Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We're an experienced and certified detective of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It's about to educate you with facts and not hyperbole or propaganda. For the PMP LGBTQ plus party, which is a fully criminal organization. Yes, the PMP LGBTQ plus party is not hiding anymore that they are a criminal organization. As you look on your screen right now, you're looking at prominent international convicted coke dealer Isat Buchanan. Yes, he's a elder statesman in the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. It's not a party anymore because I don't know how you can be using a two-time convicted drug dealer, a mule. It's not like he was like a top tier drug. He was a mule, and um, you're giving him props in your political party. So your political party is a criminal organization. So the PNP LGBTQ plus is gone criminal right now. Criminals party. It's a criminal organization. Today is July 15, 2022 at about 2 p.m. my time. I don't know what time it is where you are in the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, this is the perfect time to subscribe. Do not watch the numbers of views because YouTube controls the algorithm and its numbers, and they know how to manipulate it. You understand? And I'm going to show you how it is done by them. If you are speaking the truth about the LGBTQ plus community, because you have to understand, if you're speaking the truth about the LGBTQ plus community, they will do the necessary to hide the true views and subscribers. And here's an example. Just look at Politics Watch right there, and you will see. YouTube is a propaganda platform, that does not lie when the truth is told to the world. Censorship at its best. And it's the American company, that claims that they love transparency. But they censor people too in America, you understand? So don't think it's only Russia, China, Iran, and Saudi Arabia and all those countries with autocratic leaders that censor things. Right here in America, they censor people, you understand what I'm saying? And they will use economic terrorism to destroy them. You understand? If you talk a certain in a certain tone about the LGBTQ plus community. But as for me, I am not a hater of no one because I used to work with a guy who was straight up gay, and I knew one. I was the one who bring him back to the fold. I don't care what any person want to do with their life. If you want to sleep with horse, dog, cow, fish, whatever, even a building. That is your business, not mine. But you don't tell me what to do. I have no problem with you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me. Don't try to force me to accept your philosophy and to practice it because I am not into it. You understand? Because it's the same thing now, why Isaac Buchanan, the twice convicted coke dealer, that's the reason why now he's hell bent and calling Jamaican people monkeys because of this LGBTQ plus disease that is going on around the world. But I have done a commentary about it about a month ago. So this channel is not really about only crime. I'd like to inform and educate my audience. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know most people do not read. Or people read. A lot of people read, but they still listen to other people because if you only immerse yourself just in your world and just surround yourself with everything is just what you consume and you don't go outside of the box, then you're gonna be left wandering about like a lost sheep. So you have to immerse yourself in what is going on around you in the world to keep yourself abreast. And I'm a person who loves to read, so I read a lot to know what time it is. So I wanted to listen to what this man, you understand what I'm saying? What this man, I don't know if you had watched it or learned about the convicting, the twice convicted international cocaine dealer, Isaac Buchanan, called the Jamaican black people monkey in a covert and clandestine manner. You understand? He knew that a majority of them are illiterate, dunces, poor, and at low self-esteem. At the Jamaica Young Police Channel, I cannot say if the convicted twice cocaine dealer Isat Buchanan, who was a mule when he was arrested, so he's not a big time coke dealer, he was a mule. You understand? I don't know if Isaac Buchanan is a fish, a fowl, or a mandingo. Only Isaac Buchanan can answer that question, and his tutelage Bert Samuels. I want you to listen to this video of the convicted coke dealer Isaac Buchanan and Raymond Price having a discussion in Jamaica about the monkeypox, you understand, which is predominantly affecting the LGBTQ plus community. And I'm going to educate you about it. So listen to Raymond Price
Raymond,
and
Why
the
don't you
court dealer.
wait?
listen, I have to say this. You
Usually
guys
when
knew
people
I
say
was
they
going to
ha-
talk about it this
you-
morning, so you made sure that
you-
a doctor was in the house this morning. Because I want to know, why are some Jamaicans so worried about monkeypox when they already look a certain way? That's all I want to know. It's always the people. You ever notice ugly people always worried about pretty things? Now here comes monkeypox. You want to respond or should we move on?
I think we should move on to the Festivus challenge.
And I'm saying some of the spots look like acne and people walking around and them face bumpy like that. So fix it,
So
Jesus.
now let's have listened to Isaac Buchanan, the twice convicted cocaine dealer, statement calling black people in a subtle tone, monkey. Do you think it is appropriate for a convicted drug dealer or a convicted coke dealer to be given a platform as a role model for the Jamaican youths to be on one of the nation television station? What kind of message is these people is what kind of message is these elitists sending to our young men and women in Jamaica? Being a drug mule is a career path that one must pursue. And if you are convicted as a drug mule, as a cocaine mule, you are treated as a celebrity, revered, celebrated, and given a post in the PMP LGBTQ plus party as a human rights lawyer. This man should not have nothing to do with that because you're supposed to have integrity. You understand? And you're supposed to be above reproach. Anyway, so he's calling black people monkey, and said they should not be worrying about monkeypox. Because every time when they show it on the television, they show it with the black skin. But it's not black people it's really affecting. A majority of the people is white people. You understand? White men that having sex with other white men. So I'm gonna show you, it's not my word, it's the American CDC agency word. That's majority of the people it's affecting are the LGBTQ plus community. So I want you to watch and listen carefully. You understand? This is school time. So now stand by.
For a lot of gay men.
Carson considers himself one of the lucky ones. His partner got him one of the limited appointments for the monkeypox vaccine here in the city.
I know 2 people personally. I haven't been in contact with them that have it, and they said it's just been absolute hell. Uncomfortable, painful fever, blisters, chills.
The Central Harlem and Chelsea sexual health clinics are the 2 sites in the city where some 6,000 doses will be administered. Wednesday, there was great frustration after the city's health department opened up the portal to register for the vaccine prematurely. Thursday morning, the city's health commissioner opened a news conference with an apology.
Our vendor experienced technical glitches, and New Yorkers have had to wait much longer than they should have.
We got a look inside the clinic in Harlem. These are the monkeypox vaccines refrigerated inside the facility. All of the city's 6,000 monkeypox vaccines are currently spoken for. But at the news conference Thursday, Dr. Raj Punjabi with the White House's pandemic office says 144,000 more doses will be distributed nationwide, with many going to the city. And after that,
we will be getting over 4 million doses over the next 12 months. And that will allow us to get vaccine we currently have out to communities today.
Health officials say priority is being given to transgender, gay, bisexual, and men who have sex with men. While anyone can get monkeypox, city and state health officials say the majority of the nearly 120 confirmed cases are in the city's LGBTQ plus community.
Anyone can get monkeypox, but in settings where people have close face-to-face, skin-to-skin contact, which includes having sex.
I would say to the average New Yorker, this is not something you need to be waking up at night worried about.
Nico explains why he got the vaccine.
I think just that peace of mind, really not just for me but for everybody else, because I think we don't want to, one, be targeted like as a gay community, like as spreading another disease like in the 80s.
Yeah, so as you have seen, the photos in the video and the people who are in the lines, waiting to get their shots. This is men and transgender. That's men who think that they're women, but they still have the penis. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, that's how it is. They call them transgender. That's men who think that they are women and they dress and behave like girl, and they say that they are a man, but they're in a woman's body. You understand? So these are the people that this disease, the monkeypox, is really affecting the majority of them. It is not saying that heterosexual, cannot catch this disease. You understand? Because once you have sexual contact with somebody, even if you visit an hotel and you don't take your own sheet and stuff like that, you can catch it because if somebody have monkeypox and sleep on the sheet and they do not change at the hotel, you can catch monkeypox disease there. You understand? Because that's how it is. It's any form of close contact you have with it. It's very, very dangerous. And I'm gonna let you hear a video, of a man that they interview who caught it, and he's telling you the things that he has been through. You understand? Now that you have listened to the twice convicted drug dealer, Isat Buchanan, um, before, calling black people monkey. Um, if you look at the site of these sores and blisters and stuff like that, they look really horrible. But I know that some people they don't have the stomach to look at certain things. You understand? It's not everyone is made up the same as other people. As I mean, I can look at anything because I was trained in that way. So we don't know if prison board Isaac Buchanan, spent 12 years with the fishes in Jamaica, in prison, and America, because only a man who love to be in fishing, love to be around fishes, go to prison because when you go to prison, most of these men, who are in prison, they just call it a day and you understand what I'm saying, and they just make a next man their bitch. You understand? So I don't know if when Isaac was there, if he becomes one of these, join the fish club. So, now let's dissect the human rights cycle of the twice convicted cocaine dealer Isaac Buchanan. On God's earth, someone who was a drug mule, you understand, and a convicted court dealer is given the title of human rights attorney in the PNP LGBTQ plus party, in which I do not see it as a party anymore. I see the PNP LGBTQ plus as a criminal organization. Majority of my friends and some member of my family, they are PNP LGBTQ plus supporters, especially the ones who cannot read and think for themselves. The low IQ ones, you understand? Our friends who their IQ are not low, but they are just ideologues. So they cannot differentiate between wrong and right because they things that they were against because their parties for it, they're for it now. You understand? So those people are, they're like pretzels. They're easy to pop. Not even bending up, pop. You understand? So they're dangerous people, pretzels. You understand what I'm saying? So as to me, in good conscience, I could not be a part of the PMP LGBTQ plus party. Not that I am saying that I'm a part of the GLP LGBTQ plus party either. But at least the GLP LGBTQ plus party, they are not showing that they are armsing up convicted criminals like the way the PMP is doing it and put them on platform and celebrate them and revere them and for kids to emulate them and get them job on TV station. But that's how it is, because Raymond Price, he go both ways. You understand what I'm saying? And Mr. Price, I as a detective, I know that for a fact. So if you feel offended, I just say, go, you're not wrong with that and them thing there. I hold, people being, yeah, them thing there, no shame no more. No. There's no shame in this world no more. Or, you understand, a different world we live in. So, you know, so they're propping up this convicted drug dealer, He spent almost a quarter of his life in prison. So I'd like to ask Isaac Buchanan if Chief Justice Burnside, a PMP LGBTQ plus judge, if Chief Justice Burnside, if he's a monkey, a fish, or a mandingo. You understand? Because you have to ask these questions, 'cause Isaac Buchanan is very connected. You know that he spent, Isaac Buchanan, the convicted international drug dealer, he spent a quarter of his life in prison. you know, trying to put drugs on the street of the United States of America to destroy black and brown people's life. We know Jamaica is a criminal's paradise, and the PNP LGBTQ plus party has no standards or shame. None whatsoever. It is led by Mark Golan and Peter Bunting, and they are destroying the very fabric of the party by showing the Jamaican people that the PNP LGBTQ plus party is no longer a political party but a criminal organization. Welcome all criminal, all convicted criminal. You understand? When you have elevated, normalized, celebrate a twice convicted cocaine dealer, you understand? You know, it's Peter Bunting is responsible for Isaac Buchanan position in the PNP LGBTQ plus party. I remember, it is Peter Ponting a monkey fish or a mandingo Isat? I have to ask you the question, because you're very powerful, you have a lot of secret for all of the big people in a PMP LGBTQ plus party, even all the chief justice. You understand? It seems like, or it is alleged, that you have secret for all these people. You understand what I'm saying? The PMP is it's not a political party anymore. You understand? It's a criminal organization that is seeking the support of criminals in Jamaica and around the world. So all the cocaine dealers from Colombia, they can just go to Jamaica now easy, and you just pay a producer and become a part of a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Jamaican people, if you want better for your country and its future, you must hold the PMP LGBTQ plus party, which is a criminal organization, accountable. If you want no criminality, no criminals in the government, you have to make sure you start holding the both political party accountable. Isaac Buchanan should not be any lawyer or officer of the court in Jamaica, but he has secret for people who are up there, who are involved in the cocaine trade. You understand? And benefiting from it. Remember, it was Peter Bunting, the same man when he was Minister of National Security, a man who was convicted for cocaine dealing in America. He gave that man a license firearm, and police officers who have no criminal cannot get it when he was there. So you see, when you're a criminal in Jamaica and all these people prop you up, and all that, to revere you and treat you with respect. You understand? Isaac Buchanan is the face of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. And he called black people of Jamaica monkeys. And the leader, Mark Golding, and his side chick, Peter Bunting, and the rest of the PMP LGBTQ plus party are mum, which is their tacit approval of what Isaac Buchanan said about black people are monkeys in Jamaica. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization to this day haven't denounced what Isaac Buchanan had said. So that means Mark Golding and his sidekick, Peter Bunting, they're saying that sidekick, they're saying that black people in Jamaica are monkeys. So all of you black people who are PMP LGBTQ plus supporter and voters, remember that your party call you monkey. Yep, because he's a human rights lawyer. You understand? Don't know if he's a fish, or if he's a fowl, or if he's a mandingo. That's Isat Buchanan, the twice convicted drug cocaine dealer. Thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's the time to subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny, not a cent. No US dollar, no US currency, no pound, no yen, no yang. You understand? Like and share and comment below. And remember, tell a friend to tell a friend to check out the Jamaica Young Police channel. Have yourself a beautiful day. One love. Peace.